Hey, Mark Morris, engineer that has paid off $145,000 in debt. Make sure you subscribe. Taking a walk here in Palm Springs to check on some work that some electrical crews are doing. Make sure you subscribe. 2021. This is the hardest time to get a job since 2021. And it's probably worse than that. You have a government that lied about 815 jobs being created. So we don't know what the truth is. Censorship with Facebook and stuff. So basically, we really don't know what's going on. If you're working, do what I told you before. 3 things you want to avoid, 3 temptations. You don't need to buy a car, you don't need to get a dog, and you don't need to go on vacation. So subscribe. Once you get that taken care of, start putting an extra $50, $60, $70, $80 a month. If you don't need it, cut back on drinking. You can say, hey, you know what? I can go a day, just have a 6-pack instead of buying a 12-pack. Then when I get that check in, I'll go buy something else. So subscribe. I remember I got laid off from my first job. They're telling me, oh, you'll never get laid off. You can never get laid off, Martin. Boom, laid off. Mistakes I made when I got laid off was I didn't pay up my rent, I didn't pay up my car, and I didn't pay up my credit card. I was just saying, oh, I'll just get unemployment and this and that and that, and I'll get the paycheck from my vacation. Took a couple of weeks to get the paycheck from the vacation. Unemployment, that's a whole nother story, man. I'll tell you about that later. Because even if you're getting unemployment, they're going to be monitoring your progress. Because either you go to school or they say, okay, every 2 weeks, tell us who you got to interview with. You write down the company, you write down the job, and that's how they check you. So, and then they want you to make a certain amount. So it's a whole little thing where they're basically telling you, hey man, unless you're a migrant from Haiti, my man, or all these other immigrants that come into the country, we want you to work, but we're going to let the immigrants work for free, do nothing. Give them $4,000 like in New York and stuff. I just think it's funny, man, how like the media is trying to make the black man look like a racist. He's just saying, I've been working here, I've been in the military. You're going to give $152,000 to someone who broke the law. That's how it is with unemployment. You think, okay, this is money I paid into. Hey, I'll just go work. And we'll try to rush and find a job, find something that can really help me and the family. Basically, they treat you like a criminal, man. So that's what I say, get those bills paid up so you're not as stressed, because you don't want to be calling them up. I want my money. Unfortunately, it never works that way. So subscribe. We are in hard times, my friend. Hard times have arrived. So I want you guys, go to my channel, invest, and let's see what happens.